Well, my Frenchmans, it is finally freaking time, guys. I have been waiting for so long to make this dang video, dude. So long. It's honestly ridiculous, man. The second lodge is finally to a point, aka the Hall of Bears is finally to a point of where I'm ready to make a lodge tour on it. And holy crap, man, this is about to be insane. This is probably like the most anticipated video from you guys as the Squid Gang family, and probably one of the videos that you'd want the most from me. One of the most highly requested, I'll tell you that. And the reason I've been putting it off for so long is just because of the fact that this lodge has not been very full until recently. There hasn't been very many trophies inside of this lodge, as I made the switch to PC roughly a year and a half ago, almost 2 years at this point, and my main lodge is where I dedicated almost all my time to, pretty much filled that lodge completely, and now this lodge with, you know, Great One grinding being pretty much the only thing I do in Call of the Wild anymore, this lodge is to a point where it's mind-blowing. There are a ridiculous amount of insane trophies, as you can see little sneak peeks through the window here, that we are going to go over today. I am so excited. If you guys are ready, let me know down below by smashing that like button and subscribe. And this video is about to be insane. So excited to make this. I've been waiting forever to do a trophy lodge tour here at the Hall of Bears, and finally it's at a point where it's not embarrassingly empty. It's still not full by any means, but it's more than full enough for me to make a lodge tour on. How about that? Let me know down below in the comment section, what is your best trophy in the Hunter Call of the Wild? What is your favorite trophy? Doesn't have to be your best. What is your favorite? And no more babbling. Let's go ahead and dive right into it. Alright, yes, Squid Gang. Here we go, my Frenchmans. Welcome to the Hall of Bears. Now, the name probably makes no sense right now, but you'll see why here in just a second. I'm not going to cover absolutely every single trophy today, but I am going to talk about probably most of my favorites. And I'll definitely let you guys have a quick look at every single one of them. But there's a lot, and it's going to be a pain for me to talk about every single one in here. First and foremost, I do want to mention, as you'll see on the trophy card here, some of the dates are very, very close to each other. 903, see there's 2 diamonds in the same day, 1700, 1400. Just a matter of hours apart. A ton of these trophies have been stacked on my map, or they came from a herd-managed Great One grind. So some of the dates may look a little bit funky, but if you know anything about Great One grinding and stacking and how HM works, that will pretty much clear that away for you. That's something I forgot to mention at the beginning of my last tour, back at the main lodge, so I figured I would mention it right now. So without further ado, guys, right here we have a beautiful Great One fallow deer standing next to a diamond fallow there in the back, 250.7 there, and then we got a piebald level 4 gold scoring fallow deer right there, looking absolutely amazing. And this Great One combo is hooded with the Irish elk rack. Over here we got a huddle of white-tailed deer diamonds, as you can see. We got a 271 in there. I think it's the one right there in the middle. Absolutely incredible rack. Gotta love it, dude. Moving straight over to here to this wall, we have a piebald roe deer that I just recently spawned in my Great One roe deer grind. You're going to see a ton of roe deer trophies in this lodge. I've actually managed to get a super rare roe deer, but that's back in the main lodge, and I'll make another tour in the main lodge here sometime soon. We have a diamond black bear, got a diamond fallow up there, a diamond moose, another diamond fallow, diamond berasinga, and a diamond Himalayan tar. Down into this room here, we have a diamond lion here with an albino female lion. I love this multi-mount. This multi-mount took me so long to put together. As you can see, the diamond was in February. And as soon as I got that diamond, I was like, oh my god, I know what I want to do. I'm going to start grinding my butt off in multiplayer for an albino female lion, and here we go. Dream multi-mount. I think I have the exact same multi-mount back on PlayStation. I just wanted it here on PC. Missed it very, very bad. So beautiful. So majestic. I just wish the line models were a little bit better, but hopefully we can get that in like an Africa 2.0 update or something going forwards. Over to here on the wall, we have a 298 score moose. A couple of miscellaneous trophies from Great One grinds and Leighton Lakes runs here. And in this corner, probably the most interesting thing that you guys are going to see is this wild yak diamond. Absolutely beautiful. Love the wild yaks. They troll so nasty. A couple other miscellaneous Great One grinded trophies. I have a ridiculous amount of diamond fallows, so we're obviously not going to cover every single one of them, but a couple more trophies here. As you can see, there's a diamond wolf up here in this corner. Just diamonds from grinds absolutely everywhere. It is insane. And here, this is actually a very, very recent trophy I just put in here last night. An acromelanistic moose from over in Medved, shot it with a new 500, was making a video testing it out. You guys can go watch that video. I'll have it linked down below for you guys. Here we have an albino Ronda ibex and a Beseet diamond ibex. These were actually found at the exact same lake in a very recent video in Quattro. I think I have a YouTube short and a video on these two. Absolutely crazy. I found the albino first, scooched into range to try to shoot her, looked over to my left, and there stood a level 5. If I remember correctly, I literally found, in the server that I was in, every single zone for the Besit Ibex on this dude's map, and it was at the very, very last lake I finally found this albino, and I look over to my left, there was a Besit Ibex diamond. So the hunt was a pain, yes, but it was a very, very big success in the end. We got some more Great One grinded trophies here. Diamond bear there, diamond mule deer. Turn them so we can get a better look at that rack. There we go, they look amazing now. And a diamond fallow. And that pretty much concludes this little room. Still missing, yeah, let's just turn that off. Still missing quite a bit of those small game plaques, but hey, that's what the roe deer grind's for. Here we have a diamond black grouse. A Great One black bear fabled spirit here. I have 2 spirits and 2 spotteds, so you guys are probably going to see several of the same fur type throughout this trophy lodge, as it is the Hall of Bears, and I think I'm only missing 1 Great One bear from this lodge, and it's because it's a different fur type. I was cursed with a very, very long black bear grind, and my first 4 Great Ones were all duplicates. We have a diamond wild boar here, a purple gray wild boar, a diamond saltwater crocodile, acromelinist gray wolf up there. I love the acromel on them. Definitely not my most interesting acromel. I have a super, but still very, very beautiful. Love the blue eyes. Such a beautiful tone to the fur. Big old diamond whitetail there, just vibing. A dark gray, that is a rare. I know it looks common. It's so annoying. I shoot him with a 300 by accident all the time, but that is a rare. Gold scoring gray wolf. Diamond red deer there. And some new roe deer from my roe deer grind. I'm enjoying the roe deer grind a lot, despite the fact that I'm not a huge fan of the species. An albino and a piebald, looking absolutely stunning, guys. I love it. I love it so much. Might as well grab myself a pop real quick. Back here into this room, we have a Great One fabled golden fallow deer here. This was actually my first Great One here on PC. My first fallow deer, at least. Not a fan of the combo by any means. It used to be in the back of my main lodge, and I moved it out of here as soon as I got the chance to. He looks pretty dang good in the entrance to the hallway here. Still missing a bunch of those small plaques on the left, as I mentioned, but hopefully that'll all be roe deer and pheasants once I get my butt back to the pheasant grind. Got a dilute rare mule deer up there. We have a diamond fallow deer, diamond whitetail, another diamond fallow, another diamond whitetail, and a piebald roe deer from the grind. Back to here, we have probably my favorite multi-mount of all time. Hands down, my favorite multi-mount of all time. There's 2 different Great One bears. These are both my first Great One bears. But you'll notice that they're from the same day, just barely over an hour apart. This spotted spawned at 1,300 and something kills. The mule deer Great Ones got announced. I wasn't ending my stream. This was back when I used to do the 4-hour morning streams with like 8 people watching. I made a YouTube short mid-stream. I showed my video editor and everything. Posted the YouTube short, got back on the bear grind. 10 kills later, second rotation, this guy spawns. Blew my mind, dude. It blew my mind, and I could not be any more thankful. This mount will never leave this lodge, probably never leave this location, and the reason it has the name the Hall of Bears is because this. Back when this lodge was completely empty, this was my bear lodge, and this was one of the first, like, crazy challenges I did. I was like, hey, I want to complete a whole haul of black bear diamonds, and here we go. Whole haul of black bear diamonds. Now we got a moose haul over there, too. So all these guys are looking absolutely beautiful. Obviously, diamonds on every single one of them. We have a diamond wood bison down here. Got another black bear, cinnamon rare black bear there. I love him in this room, especially like in the evening, because the sun just hits his skin perfectly, or his fur perfectly, and it gives it that orangish glow. It's so beautiful in this lodge, man. Got a diamond blue sheep here, looking absolutely beautiful. Again, in that perfect lighting. We have a Earthristic rare red deer here. This is from when I was doing the Every Trophy in Scotland challenge, shooting a trophy of every single species in Scotland right when it came out. Took me a week's worth of hunting, but I did manage to get a trophy of every single species in Scotland. In like, I think a week, maybe it took 2 weeks, I can't remember. Go check out the video, link down below. Another rare black bear there. Diamond mule deer. A moose I mounted by accident, but doesn't look bad there, especially with the new racks. Couple rare mule deer, and another moose that I mounted by accident. And we got a diamond whitetail. Over here on this side, we got a albino Rocky Mountain elk here. I think this is actually from the Silver Ridge Peaks video where I shot the mule deer. It was a diamond mule deer. I was all happy about it. Jumped to another outpost, and the next thing I spot is this thing. It might have been the opposite, though. I might have shot this, then spotted the diamond. I can't remember. But the video's still up. Thumbnail looks absolutely horrible. This is still when I was back and really starting to grow on YouTube. I think we had like 3 or 4K at that time. Crazy stuff, man. And I'm guessing that that's just a black bear that I mounted by accident? Unless dark's rare for them. No, it's not. I must have just mounted that by accident. I don't know why I put that there, though. Should have put it in the back room or something. Like I said, this lodge is a work in progress. Diamond wood bison. We got a great one mule deer here. Got him up on the wall. Got rid of him as soon as possible. I used to have him on this mount back here in the corner, and I was like, this combo is just too bad, man. Milky Way ain't bad, but that rack, dude, that rack is hideous. Thankfully, the mule deer are quite a chunky deer species, so they fit on these bigger plaques very, very well. So the next time I get a mule deer that I hate, if I ever find the dang ghost great one, we'll put him right next to it right here, because the ghost great one is also a corkscrew rack. What is it, my luck in mule deer, dude? I got 2 classic racks, but my gosh, it took me a long time. Diamond wolf, diamond wolf, diamond wolf, diamond wolf. Thought it would look amazing as you're kind of just walking into this room here and you see just things on your right and left here looking absolutely beautiful. And you just got a wall full of diamond wolves. What's better than that? You can just picture them howling and all mad at each other, whatever. So beautiful. In this left room here, we're going to hit this one real quick before we go into that back room. We have a diamond wood bison once again. Another diamond whitetail. Some rare initial spawn does here that were on my Reventuli. Another diamond black bear. Diamond red deer I had to European mount because if I do that, it just looks horrible with that pillar there. So that doesn't look bad. And I think that would be a rare wood bison. Dark brown I think is rare for them. Got an albino Sika deer. This was also from the Scotland challenge where I was getting 1 trophy off the entire map. Grinded my butt off that week. My gosh, I don't give these trophies enough love. So freaking beautiful. Never shot an albino Sika deer. This is my one and only. I was going for a diamond, found an albino. I was like, hey, that's a trophy. Screw the score. Totally not a gold. At least I think I messed it up. Might have been the roe deer I messed up because I got an albino roe deer from that same challenge there. Either way, not an insane score by any means, but when you just turn that off, looks amazing. Got another diamond blue sheep here. I think my only diamond blue sheep here on PC. I have 2 were both initial spawns that were found in the process of unlocking my Cinder Patan map. It's kind of cool. Probably will never find another one. I don't really hunt them very much. Diamond mule deer there. 298.8. Big rack. Diamond moose. Still yet to break the 300 plus moose club. I will someday though. We got another diamond black bear there. Diamond blue wildebeest. Diamond gray wolf. And a diamond mule deer. Over into this room here we have a diamond black bear. Another diamond moose. Another diamond red deer. And a diamond plains bison. Right here we have a diamond tiger. We have a diamond brown bear, diamond black bear, great one, sack rack mule deer. I think this was actually my first ever great one mule deer, so kind of a fun fact there. Not a fan of the rack by any means, but it's so obnoxious that you gotta love it. It's insane. And another diamond wood bison. Fun fact, the wood bison are really, really easy diamonds. If you want to get your first diamond, dude, a Ski Ridge multiplayer, about 8:30 in the morning, you'll get one. As long as you hunt every highlighted area on the hotspot maps in my Discord, you'll get one. Some more black bear trophies from the grind here. We got, oh gosh, can I even remember the name? Squid's Totally Not Rare Super Troll Piebald Gold Great One Fallow, as I think what they would call it. I can't remember. They came up with some crazy long name for it. I sack shot this one. I was so mad about the combo. I hate the blade rack for those of you guys that don't know. I shot it in the ball sack with the crossbow. Tried to Texas heart shot it, but ended up sack shotting him, and I made a whole Called Wild comedy video. I sack shot a great one. Couple other diamonds next to him. Here we got a diamond whitetail and an albino whitetail there. Another cinnamon black bear. Love those things. And another huddle of diamond whitetail. Up to here, we got the one and only rare I got off of the grind I did for Kendall Gray. Yes, I gave Kendall Gray a great one. If you guys haven't seen that yet, definitely go check that video out. Very, very recent fabled hooded with a Mickey Mouse rack. Great one fallow deer here. Love this guy. Just shot him the other day. And I also just shot this one the other day here. I had him stacked on my map for forever. He helped a little bit with the herd management, but the score on this thing is just not very high. His weight isn't very high, so it didn't do much. It's like having a big diamond on your map. Fabled silver with a blade rack. Again, I don't know what it is with blade racks and squid, but I don't know. They go together, I guess. And then another huddle of whitetail here. Back down this hallway here, we have an entire hall of diamond moose with the new racks looking absolutely ridiculous, dude. You gotta love it. You really want to see how the new racks look. Look at this here. 287. That showcases it super, super well for you guys. Wow, the grainage in it. I mean, everything about the new racks is ridiculous, dude. Super rare, albino mule deer here. You gotta love it. I mean, what's better than a mule deer super rare, dude? I love it so freaking much. The super rares pop like stupid fast for these mule deer. Or at least they did right at first. I haven't shot a super rare mule deer in forever. I kind of rage quit at the grind. I want to set it back up on PlayStation though. Long story short, I'm pretty sure I spawned a great one and it despawned off of my map. So essentially I lost a great one. So yeah, that was very, very disappointing, but I will be back to look for it sometime soon. I want to set the grind back up. It doesn't help that with, you know, the recent changes, Diamond Bear Singa there, by the way, they're making to the respawn system. They've become so inconsistent and just so annoying to grind in general. It's just, quite frankly, just ruined the grind for me. So yeah. And to here we got another great one mule deer. Bunch of trophies from the mule deer grinds that we've done. Whether that be rares, diamonds, got a whitetail diamond there. We have a melanistic blue sheep. This was actually from a video where I found, I think it would have been either at the same lake or the next lake, a melanistic and a diamond at the exact same lake. There's a whole long form video on that. Crazy, crazy hunt. I think I was doing some type of like tiger challenge. I ended up north. I don't remember. That was from all the way back in September, so it's been a few months. Got a diamond moose here. Diamond gray mountain lion. That's not a super, but it is very, very cool. Diamond gray wolf there, and yet another messed up great one mule deer. I tried to shoot this one with a Gantier just because I hated the combo and ended up spine shotting him. Very, very funny. I called the YouTube short 10 Fabled Tragedy, and I think it has like 70,000 views, so I'd call that a success. Back here, we probably have my favorite and least favorite room at the exact same time. This is a super troll moose that I got from multiplayer. It was a level 5, the max estimate was way above diamond. There's very defined paddles in the front, but the palmation in these sides here is what hurt him. And also, if you find a level 5 piebald moose and the minimum estimate is below diamond, then it's a guaranteed troll. Because what happens with max level piebald moose, or just piebald moose in general, is they will always score the dead bottom of their estimate, so it was a guaranteed super troll. I did not know that at the time. Took it down, was so certain it was going to be a diamond because of the palms in the front, or paddles, excuse me, which usually determines whether or not they make it. I knew he looked funky, and I'll tell you what, his score sure as heck is funky. Pretty sure 274 point, might actually be 277, I don't remember what their diamond is, but it's very, very close. It was a level 5, and he troll. Very sad. Very, very stinky. He stinks. Another diamond wood bison over there, just vibing away. Over to here, we got a ton of great one grinded trophies, diamonds, Huddle of Whitetail diamonds here. In case you guys can't tell, I'm obsessed with the Huddle Whitetail. Wish I had a couple more supers to put in there, but hey, I just started the whitetail grind back up. In fact, I got a great one on my map and a ski ridge for herd management right now as we speak. So yeah, hopefully we can pop a couple more supers from that grind. That would make my life amazing. Because yeah, the diamond whitetails look amazing, but they're kind of plain. The racks are what we want to look at. Just don't pay attention to the furs, just look at the racks. Got another diamond moose here. Yet another 298.8 score diamond moose. The amount of times I've gotten like 298.8, 299 score moose, 298.7. Call of the Wild hates me, dude. It hates me with a burning passion. I will never get a 300 plus moose. Not to mention, the moose grind was horrible for me. Yeah, my great one popped in 400 and something kills, but HM, well, it was a dream. You want to know why it was a dream? Because the grind was a real life nightmare. It's bad. 135 zones in Medved, try it. I dare you. Diamond wild boar there. Albino wild boar. We're going to save that guy there for last. Couple more diamond mule deer. And then last but definitely not least, we have a super rare leucistic mule deer. This used to be my favorite trophy of all time, but I actually have another super rare leucistic mule deer with a way more even, way better rack. I know it can get more even than that. It's ridiculous. If you've seen my main lodge tour, you guys would remember it. They are absolutely incredible. Everything about these things, I love. I love these things so much. But still, by far, one of my favorite mule deer of all time. I honestly gotta enjoy the super rares more than the great ones, just because they look way more realistic. Although, yeah, great ones are kind of the entire reason that we grind. The supers just make it so worth it. When you're freaking 4,000 kills into a grind, you pop a super, it makes you happy, because you know you're getting somewhere, kind of. But hey. If you guys enjoyed this Trophy Lodge tour and you want to see a Trophy Lodge tour of the Grind Lodge, let me know down below. This lodge is definitely not anywhere near full, but as soon as it gets to, I mean, at least as full as this lodge, I will definitely be doing that. That lodge tour might be a little bit more plain. I don't think I have as many great ones in that lodge. It's literally just hundreds and hundreds, or it will be hundreds and hundreds of just diamonds, plain diamonds and random small rares that just weren't insane enough to be put in either of my main lodges, which would be the main lodge or the second lodge. But I appreciate you guys all watching. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Just an easy little video for you guys this week, as I am going to be in Tennessee when this comes out, and I won't be streaming for this entire week, the week that you guys are seeing this video. I'm like talking in the future right now again. The way that I record videos is so crazy. So yeah, I will be back next week, consistent live streaming. We're going to be going, probably get a fully herd manage my whitetail grind, get the great one off the map, We're going to be doing the roe deer grind for sure, but as much as I hate it, we're definitely going to be doing it. I am currently 268 kills into that grind. Kind of enjoying it so far. It's bittersweet. The respawns are kind of weird sometimes, but they're roe deer. What did we expect? Again, I appreciate you guys all so much for watching. You guys are amazing. Our goal by the end of 2026 is 50,000 subscribers. We're going to break it. In fact, we're 5,000 away from 40K right now. The support recently has been amazing. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Much love to you guys. Much love to the Squid Gang. We'll catch you guys in the next banger. Peace out, my gamers.